Say how I did pasta sauce meatballs, pesto and cheese. Well, I cooked the meatballs for 25 minutes. I put the meatballs on Friday in the oven, preheat the oven to 200 degrees, and then I put in the oven, cook for 25 minutes, and then on 30 minutes, then whilst they were cooking, put the water under the put some water under the tap, and then sorry, then turn the hob on. So the water could boil, and then whilst I was doing this, I weighed the pasta, and then I put the pasta on 30 minutes. I put the pasta into the pan, cook the pasta, and then on 7 minutes, I think it was, put the pasta sauce in the other pan, and then once the timer once it had cooked, once it had beeped the time so once the timer beeped, sorry, I took the meatballs out of the oven. I put one half of the meatballs onto served onto a bowl, and then the other half I put in the and then the other half I put in a container for today. And then on Friday, then I served the pasta. Well, I drained the pasta. Yeah, I drained the pasta once it had cooked. I drained the pasta, and then I put the pasta. Like I said, I put the pasta back into the pan, and then I transferred the pasta sauce into the pan with the pasta in it, and then I put the meatballs in the pan with the pasta. And then at the end, I put some pesto in at the end. Added some pesto towards the end, and then, like I said, I put one half of the meatballs into the container, like I was saying before. I put six meatballs into a bowl, and I put the other six into the container so I could have it to save for today. And then after this, I put the pasta sauce into the with that, and then I added the pasta sauce, which had the pesto in with the meatballs that I'd already put into the to the bowl. And then today I set the timer to 13 minutes, and then 30 minutes. I did the pasta for 13 minutes. So again, but then instead of cooking the meatballs in the oven, because they, like I said to you, they've already cooked, because I did this on Friday, because I cooked them on Friday. This time I put them in the microwave and heated it for 2 minutes. So I cooked the pasta for 30 minutes. Prior to this, I put some warm water. I put some water in the pan, and then I put on the hob, and then let this warm up, and then on 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes. Yeah, sorry. And then once I turned the cooker on, because before I didn't realise I'd not turned it on. So anyway, I turned it on. It warmed up, and then I put the pasta in the pan, cooked for 30 minutes, and then on 7 minutes, put the pasta sauce in the other pan, like I did on Friday. And then once I put the pasta sauce in the pan, once I put the pasta sauce in the pan, I cooked that, and then once cooked, I turned the hob off. And then once the meatballs had heated up in the microwave, because I did them for 2 minutes, like I said before, I took them out of the microwave, drained the pasta, and then put the pasta back into the pan. But then this time I added the meatballs into the pan with the pasta sauce. So I transferred the pasta sauce over to the pan with the pasta in and the meatballs. And then again, I put the pesto in at the end. And then I put the cheese on, like on Friday. So on Friday, I put the cheese on top. And then today, I put the cheese on top of the pasta.